Now, if you ever want to change like your, your color scheme, so you can kind of, get a little bit customizable with your settings. And also if you want to change your password and your email, this is where you're going to do it. So right here, you can see you have an email. So you can go ahead and put like a different email if you ever want to change it in the future. And also if you ever want to change your password, just click on generate password, and then you can always put in your own password, and then just click on update. And then right here, I'll say, yeah, it's weak, etc. But I'm not going to update it for now. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave it blank. But I do like this color scheme, so I'm going to go ahead and update it. Now, one more thing I want you to do is go down to settings and go down to permalinks. Now I want you to change this right here to post name. Now the reason why you do this is because usually when you go to a website like Amazon or Apple and you go to their shop page, it says apple.com-shop, right? Not Amazon or apple.com-102, all this crazy mumbo jumbo. And this is actually good for SEO purposes, so people can actually find your website easier. So going down here, I'm gonna click on Save Changes. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and install our WordPress theme. So right here under Appearance, go to Themes. And for those of you who are brand new to WordPress and have no idea what a theme is, basically how it works is your site is kind of structured. So all these are different themes. You can tell there's different sort of themes, and it's basically the structure of it, and it really can't be changed. But the theme that we're going to be using, we can change it. So right here under Popular, we actually might be able to find our theme. I think our theme actually comes up as number 1, but the theme that we're going to be using is called Ocean WP. So right here, Ocean WP. Now you can also find it just by going to search themes and typing in Ocean WP. And right here, I'm gonna click on details and preview. And you guys can see it has 53 5-star ratings. Now I would never, ever, ever have you guys install a bad theme. Now this looks bad right here, but don't worry. We're gonna make it look really, really cool. This is like a really bad preview of it, but not to worry. It's gonna look really amazing. So right here, click on install. All right, it's installed. Now just click on activate. Awesome. Now one more thing it's going to recommend. Right here it says this theme recommends the following plugin called Ocean Extra. Now right here, click on begin installing plugin. So right here, click on install. Okay, so the plugin was installed successfully. So right here, just click on return to dashboard. Now guys, you have to make sure that plugin is installed. So if that did not pop up for you, just go ahead and find it. It comes with the theme. Now, for those of you who have no idea what plugins were or what we just did, so over here under plugins, we can click on installed plugins. So these are basically plugins. Now, guys, the best way I can use to describe plugins is basically apps. So just like iPhones have applications like eBay, Chase, or some sort of app you use, or Tinder, this is the same exact thing. So right here under Add New, you guys are going to see that there are hundreds, thousands of plugins, and these basically give your site extra added features. Like for example, this one right here gives you the ability to sell online. This one gives you the ability to have your website search better, and actually have tutorials on both of those plugins. So later on down the road, when you guys are better than me with WordPress, you guys can always go to those tutorials, and you guys can always check them out, and they're really, really helpful. So that's basically what plugins are in a nutshell. They're basically just apps. So for example, if someone tries to log in too many times right here, it will lock them out. So that's just a little quick rundown of what plugins are. So if you want to visit your site right now, you click on right here, go to visit site. And you guys can see it looks absolutely terrible. It does not look any good. So we're going to go ahead and make it look really, really cool. Now we're actually going to install another plugin, and this is called the Elementor Page Builder. It's a brand new plugin. Actually, no, it came out about only a year ago, and it has just been like the #1 thing for WordPress right now. It's really amazing what this page builder can do. So you're going to type in Elementor. Now, you want to make sure you install this one right here, the Elementor Page Builder. Now, look at it. It has 100,000 active installs with very, very positive ratings. And these are all like third-party plugins. So people kind of like loved it so much that they made templates for it. They made all sorts of widgets and add-ons. But I'm not going to go through all of those because I can spend days talking about those. So right here under Elementor Page Builder, you want to click on Install Now. It's actually really incredible. The Page Builder is very easy to use, and it's so easy for beginners, and it's kind of changed how we make websites today. So scrolling down here, you can see Elementor has been activated. So let's go ahead and make some pages now. We need to make some pages for our websites. So right here under Pages, go to All Pages. So we have no pages found. So right here, click on Add New. Now let's go ahead and make a home page. So right here, home page, and then I'm click on Publish right here. All right, and then I'm gonna click on one more. So let's go to page right here. That's like the shortcut method right here. See this plus new, you can make posts like blog posts or like another user, but we'll talk a little about that a little later. So right here, I'll do about us. And then one more, we need a contact page, right? So right here under page, I'll do it one more time. So right here, contact us, and go to publish. All right, so we basically made the pages now. So we made the home page, we made the about us page and the contact us page. And right here on the permalink, you can see that this is like, elementor.com/contact us. So it's not all that mumbo jumbo, that weird number stuff. So that's basically why we did the post name instead. So again, if you want to go ahead and check your website, you go up here, go to visit site. But I actually want to create the menu first before we go crazy and do everything else. So right here under appearance, we're going to go down to menus. All right, so go ahead and give your menu a name. Now, I always just do menu 1. It doesn't really matter too much what your menu name is. No one's actually going to see it but you. So right here, I'm going to go to create menu. Now right here under pages, I want you to click on view all and just click on all the pages. So there's 2 home pages, and I'll explain why we have 2 home pages. So right here it says custom link. I want to go ahead and delete this page. Now in the future, if you ever want to delete a page, this is how you're going to do it off your menu. So right here, I'm going to click on this arrow, scroll down, and go to remove. So now all I have is the about us, the contact us, and the home page. And you can kind of rearrange these in any which order. So home, about, contact us, and right here I'm just going to click on save menu. Now if you want a drop down menu, let's say for example you hover over it and it shows another page. All you need to do is drag this page or whatever page just like that, and it'll give you a drop down menu. And I'll explain what that is right now. So right here I'm going to go to visit site. Now the menu is not there because we actually need to set it. So right here, I want you guys to click on customize. Now this is a theme customizer. This has a lot to do with the general theme settings like the menu, the typography, and other settings like that. So right here under menus, I want you to click on menus, go to menu 1, and then right here, there's 4 different places where you can put your menu. Well, there's actually 3. There's the top, the main, and the footer. So right here, if you click on footer, you're going to see that the top bar, you're going to see that your menu appears up here. Now, if you want it to appear like over here, you can click on main. So you see the menu is over here, and if I take this out, this top part will disappear. And then also on the footer, which is the bottom part of the website, there you go. So we have the home, about us, and the contact us. Now, if I hover over home, you're going to see about us show up. So the reason why that's happening is because I drag the about us under the home. So if you want a drop down menu like that, that is how you accomplish it. Okay. So right here, I'm going to go to back. Now, there's also one more important setting that we need to set. We need to set a home page. So when your visitors come to your website, what page do you want them to first come to? Probably your home page, right? So right here under static front page, I want you to click on that. Go to a static page and select the front page as your home page and go to save and publish. So now if someone visits your website, they're going to actually visit the home page first. So by clicking X, you can see I have my home page, and I click on my contact us. Of course, there's nothing on it because we haven't designed it. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. So I want you to go to your home page right here and then go to edit page. So there's a few things that we need to actually change on this page right here. So I want you guys to scroll down right here, and you're going to see Ocean WP settings. Now basically what this is, it's the settings for the theme. So right here under content layout, I want you to click on this and go to 100% full width. And the reason why we're doing that, in case you're wondering, I'll go ahead and show you why. I'll go to paste. So right here is our current home page, but I kind of want to get rid of this gray part, and I want to get rid of all this, and I just want to have a blank sheet of paper sort of, so we can just design the website. So right here, I want to do 100% full width. Now for sidebar right here, you guys can go ahead and leave that default, and then for margins, I want to disable that. And the margins are actually these little white padding right here, this little line. We don't really want that either. So over here, you can click on disable. Now also for the header, so for the header section right here, I want to go ahead and disable this right here. And I actually want to display the header. We can display the header. And then for the main navigation, I want to click on this, and I want to select the menu that we created. So basically I'm saying I want our menu to show up on this front page right here. And then also for the title, I want to go ahead and disable that. Because right here, I don't want this home right here. We don't need it. It's ugly. It's not necessary. So I'm going to go ahead and just say, you know what? You're retired. You're gone. You're fired. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of that right there. And then another thing is our footer section. Now we're going to talk a little bit about footers and widgets and everything else later. So for right now, I'm just going to go ahead and leave this default because we're going to come back to widgets a little bit later. I'll explain what those are in detail a little bit later. But right now, I want you to click on updates. Okay, and now we can actually go ahead and view the page. So I'm gonna go ahead and refresh this page, and it should look something like this right here. It's gonna look like this. It's gonna look ugly, you know, but don't worry because it's basically a scratch sheet of paper. So right here, I want you to click on Edit with Elementor.